Hi, wrestling fans. Thanks for clicking today's Doretta D. Rose Report. Let's see what kind of silliness went on today in the world of wrestling, despite a few glitches in the WWE Hall of Fame pre-sale. It did great sales yesterday. The word is WWE expects a sellout for the Ultimate Warriors induction. Tickets officially go on sale Saturday morning. If you had the pre-sale code, which I think I gave out last week, you could have got the tickets earlier, but the Bella Twins, they're going to be appearing on NFL AM this morning to discuss the Philly Eagles and more. WWE website's got a list of the best 30 Rumblers in Royal Rumble history. The top 10 kind of looks like this: is Edge, number 10. Number 9, Rey Mysterio. Number 8, Randy Orton, Undertaker, John Cena, Kane, Hogan, Triple H, Steve Austin. Who's number 1? Shawn Michaels. And WWE's Scooby-Doo movie that comes out in time for WrestleMania 30 has been retitled now, Scooby-Doo, the WrestleMania Mystery. And as noted, it's going to be released on DVD and Blu-ray March 25th. And the Scooby-Doo WrestleMania Mystery is wondering kind of who's going to buy it. And regarding the live NXT special that's going to be on the WWE Network February 27th, it's rumored to be about 2 hours long. And the plan is to do something kind of similar to your, let's say, the WCW's Clash of the Champions specials. But it's going to be something bigger than your normal, just NXT episode. Ric Flair. Yep. He's scheduled to serve as Grand Marshal at the Zaxby's Speed Fest on January 26th, Watermelon Capital Speedway in Cordele, Georgia. And that's as long as the cops don't catch him first. And Harley, good old Harley Race, still getting around. Wrestling school that he's had for quite a while is opening up a new facility in Troy, Missouri on Saturday. The reception is going to be held from 1 p.m. till 4 p.m. at 198 Cherry Blossom Way, Troy. Race is expected to be in attendance. And when the WWE Network launches, only about 1.5 of WWE's total video library is going to be accessible. And it's said that very little of the content will be of old territory footage. While WWE still is going to be adding new content weekly, they're also going to be taking the content away. So, and normally I don't think you could tape those things. If you could DVR, but I don't think you just stuck on the DVR. They'll probably have some sort of copy-guarded footage that's going to stop you from doing that. So what they're going to want to do, they're going to be advertising what new release stuff is going to be coming out, in the next week or so, and in that way they'll try and finally get you to get the $9.95 up, $9.99, and order the network. Then they'll take it away from you after you've seen it for a while, which might be all right. Hey, talk about I'm going to throw a little plug out here for me. You can't buy this in the U.S., but I can sell it to you. It's the Song of the South. It's been taken off the market. This one's sealed up, and also got a VHS version of it. But anyway, if you want a copy of it, just leave me on the comments down here, and I'll send you one out. And we can go through PayPal and say, oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, the DVD is $99.99. I can't help it. That's just what they go for. But anyway, it's been banned in the U.S. You can't find it. Anybody that's a Disney collector's got to have that thing. Anyway, so if you're looking for the old footage of AWA or maybe WCCW down south, some of that footage may be on there for a while, and then they may take it off. They may just put territories by itself on there once, and then take the territory off, do another territory. I'm not sure. But like I said, and plus they're still digitalizing the old film and videotape to make it look better. WWE's website's got an article up on NXT diva Sasha Banks. She was asked if she could wrestle any DVD. Whew. So where my mind went. Any diva from the past or present, who would it be? She's, there's so many. There's Ivory, Lita, Jazz, and things like that. The most of all Hall of Famer Trish Stratus. The only one I would choose her because I know in my heart I can put her down. Hey, the original Sin Cara, remember him? Used to fly over the top rope sometime he didn't make it. He continues to tweet from Mexico and post photos in his mask and gear from the Sin Cara gym in Mexico. Hey, Kelly tweeted and revealed that The Miz and Maurice will be getting married in the Bahamas. Their wedding is just over a month away. And sure, that's going to be taped. Mickey James is going to be performing at the Tremont Music Hall in Charlotte, North Carolina tonight, and fans who can attend can watch it online for easily $5. Just a little bit more than a gallon of gas. Hey, as noted too, FLAIR is going to be attending a UFC event outside of Atlanta, Georgia on Wednesday night. FLAIR was kept away from the fans for most of the night, but well, I guess that's already over with. That was last Wednesday. But he sat next to Herschel Walker plus UFC fighters and staffs. FLAIR, who also hung out with some of the fighters at the hotel after for a few nights, I guess, this week. All right, the new deal for the Ultimate Warrior has signed with WWE is said to be more extensive than a standard Legends contract. What that means, we'll have to see. WWE stock closed at $19 a share on Thursday. It's the highest it's been in 10 years. And I think the highest it's ever been is when they first went to put the shares out online. I mean, at the stock market. Can't remember what it was then. It was fairly high. John Cena granted 2 more Make-A-Wishes from a recent Raw Providence, Rhode Island show, meeting Patrick Anthony. Patrick, who's Special Olympics athlete, and Cena gave Cena his medal from swimming. That was nice. There's photos online. While doing a Twitter Q&A, Joey Styles wrote the following about hosting and announcing for the new WWE Network. He said, I would be interested in doing any hosting announcing for WWE Network that didn't involve getting on a plane and leaving my family. He wants the best of both worlds. Hey, by the way, tonight, SmackDown is going to be New Age Outlaws taking on Cody Rhodes and Goldust. Rey Mysterio taking on Alberto again. Naomi taking on Tamina. Fandango taking on Big E, and Usos taking on Swagger and Cesaro. And here's some Ryback latest tweets that have since been deleted, which I think he must delete them, I guess. He says, I am sorry you pathetic feed me morons are insecure and try to hate me. Internet community, I shall be your muscle-bound technical hero. Anyway, in the new 2014 dictionary, under the word blog, it now just says Jim Ross. With severe repercussions on the line and after the call I just had, I would like to say sorry to you internet community. I am sorry. Don't know what that means. I'm missing something there, but that's what the article had. Eddie Usos and Justin Gabriel noted earlier this week that they are headed to Hawaii, and now we know it's because Jimmy Uso and Naomi wedding. Anyway, the ceremony is likely going to be taking place for the Total Divas, and she says it's going to be official. I'm going to be Mrs. Fatu. All right, following matches were announced for the second week of TNA's Genesis, which takes place next Thursday. I watched TNA last night. I sat there for 20 minutes, I think, maybe even 25 before the first blow was thrown. It was so much talking, and then as soon as that was done, there was more talking, more. They've gone over the edge with storyline, and WWE can't even find a story for a lot of their people. Chris Sabin taking on Austin Aries for the X Division title, and Velvet Sky is going to be hanging in a cage outside the ring. That's next week. Kurt Angle taking on Bobby Roode in a cage. James Storm versus Gunner with Gunner's briefcase on the line. Sting taking on Magnus in a title versus contract match. If Sting loses, he's gone from TNA. Madison Reigns defeated Gail Kim on last night's Genesis themed show of Impact Wrestling to become the TNA Knockout Champion. And the American Wolves, Eddie Edward, Davey Richards, made their TNA debut last, in a backstage segment anyway, with Dixie Carter on tonight's show. Dixie promised they would get a tryout match next week, but they presented her with contracts, and they said they were, signed this morning. Dixie revealed a new TNA investor that she doesn't know about. So, who apparently signed the Wolves to a deal? We don't know. Any speculation out there? All right, WWE Steve Austin, the Hall of Famer, was asked on his podcast earlier today if he's going to be appearing at WrestleMania's 30 pay-per-view from New Orleans. Austin said he would like to be there to do some stuff with the talent and legends for his podcast, but no official appearance for the company has been set up yet. WWE stock reached a 52-week high at $18.60. As of today, it was just $18.51, so went up a little. A fan on Twitter asked Chris Jericho if he plans to bury Nancy Grace in his book after Nancy Grace accused him of being a bully after his infamous 2009 fan altercation. Jericho replied, "I do." Oh, and by the way, I was going to get this until I seen him. I didn't even say it was 99 cents. Like I say, I don't read this ahead of time, just the headlines. But WWE Hall of Famer the Iron Sheik released a new alarm clock app on iTunes for 99 cents. Sheik said in his press conference, he says, if you don't have the balls to pay 99 cents for this app, which, what does that tell you about me? You are a no-good jabroni piece of and low life, and you can go have sex with yourself, in other words, forever. I love that guy. Anyway, more features are going to be added to the app over the next few months. According to the release, one of the alarms, you could choose features of Sheik saying the following line: "Wake up, you you no good jabroni." No, that's a good way to wake up, getting cussed out. Hell, I'm married, so I don't need that. Hey, when Hogan was asked if he's going to be returning to WWE, he says that he indeed will be working WrestleMania 30. On this day in 2000, Monday Night Wars continued. WWF Raw defeated WCW Monday Night Nitro with the ratings of 6.0 to 3.0. Boy, they'd love to have that 6.0 rating now. Happy birthday to six-time Ring of Honor champion Mark Briscoe, 29, former WWE wrestler Kevin Thorne, 37 years old, three-time NWA Tag Team Champion Chase Stevens, 35, TNA developmental star Sam Shaw, 30, former TNA knockout Rosie Lotta Love, 29. Thanks for clicking, you guys. I gotta go.